Okay, here's the CC01 Bronco. This truck was actually built and put together before Tamiya released this kit. This started out life as a Wrangler chassis. Used that body for another build and then ordered this online and just built this. As you can see, I've got the body mounts coming through the rear of the body. I've actually flipped the Wrangler rear body mounts upside down. Kind of an old trick guys were using for the FJ40 body and this body before they actually released the kits. As you can see, it's got the plastic 1.9 landy wheels. Picked those up on eBay. Bought a fifth one for the back. It's got a Tamiya high lift that's been weathered slightly with some dry brushing going on. It's a really pretty blue metallic, white top obviously. Move around to the front. The front has got a white painted FJ40 plastic bumper on it with a fake Proline winch with some worn stickers added just to give it a little more pop. I've got the RC four-wheel drive aluminum locking hubs. Took me a second there. They actually just tighten on, and those are actually used as the wheel nuts. The truck's been used a few times. I trailed with it a couple times. It's still in really good shape. As you can see, the underneath has got a few scrapes and scratches. Nothing too crazy. It's one of the weak points on these CC01 chassis. I actually drilled all the way through this mount here and stuck a bolt with a hex head bolt with a little locking nut on it to keep that from flopping around. Not running any spacers in the back, just to give it a little more articulation. Okay, move to the body. The body was, I think, a 4-stage paint job. I built this a while back. I know I did obviously the metallic blue. I believe I backed that with an Indy silver, and then a white, and then the black you see here just to kind of keep it dark on the interior, so you don't really notice any kind of sun bleed through or anything like that on the body. It looks really great. The lighting system is 2 separate light systems I ordered from Ram RC. Those guys have been around for a long time. As you can see, I routed all the wires and shoe glued them to the body so they're not going anywhere. They're actually incandescent light bulbs, which gives, in my opinion, more of a realistic lighting detail, especially on an older truck like this old Ford Bronco. It just adds more of a realistic pop to me. It's got the soft kind of yellowish white headlight and the soft taillights. As you can see, there's a little electronics board here. This is for the taillights. There's actually a set of wires that's soldered to the motor, and when you put the body down, you plug this in to those wires. You don't have to, but you plug these in, and when you let off the throttle, you actually get brake lights. So that's pretty cool. And it's all just kind of tied together. Run off of a 9-volt battery, so it's all centralized and located on the body. You just pull the body off, unplug it, and it's all there. Just real quick. GPM aluminum steering setup, GPM CVDs. The front steering system needs to be gone back through. There's some slop still there. Everything needs to be tightened up and probably Loctited. There's still going to be some slop. That's just how these things are. I took apart the front end and re-greased everything yesterday. Also added a Tamiya plastic locker, so there's a locker in the front and the rear, which makes it a pretty capable little scale truck. I've got the stock Tamiya 27-turn motor. Here's the wires coming off for the tail lights. What else? I've got an axial servo from a Honcho. Got the high-tech servo box here, as you can see. It's actually screwed down right there on that side, so it's not going anywhere. Drilled a hole in the side, ran all the lines, shoe glued it. It's not watertight. It's pretty waterproof though. I've never had it in water up that high, so I've never had to use it, but it's good to have it. Axial Castle Creations ESC. It is programmable with the Castle Link. It does have drag brake. I've got the drag brake set at about 80 or 90% right now. Everything just kind of tucks in nicely. This truck's not going to come with a radio, so the receiver will be gone and the battery will be gone. I'm not going to include the battery with it either. As you can see, it's set up with Dean's. The battery is actually sitting on an axial Honcho battery tray. That's just kind of screwed in. It's a good place to set the battery. You can still utilize the stock battery location if you want to run a stick pack. I'll try to round up the little door that goes here to hold that in place for you. Just a great little simple scale truck.